A kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmark, and this is my first 15 with Call of Duty Black Ops 3. At least, the multiplayer component, currently available as a free weekend on Steam, which I figured I'd check out. Consider this a partial impressions cross-section, as this is a cut-down version of the full game. However, keep in mind that I think it's fair to call the competitive multiplayer the primary draw to any Call of Duty game, the core of its experience, one could say, so I think there's still a case to make for judgments of it. So, all that said, let's commence. I should also clear up I haven't ever played this game, nor have I played much of any of the Call of Duty series, so I may have to acclimate to the experience intended here. So, welcome to multiplayer. Black Ops 3 introduces a new feature called Specialists. Each specialist has a unique power, weapon, and ability that supports a key role in combat. In the next few screens, you'll unlock your first specialist to take straight into the action. As you play and level up, you'll unlock additional specialists along with new weapons, equipment, perks, score streaks, and more. Alright then. So, choose a specialist. There are 9 different specialists in the game, each known by their call sign. So, call sign Ruin, I kind of like the look of this guy, has gravity spikes, which create an explosive shockwave when slammed into the ground, destroying all enemies within close range. Alright. Alright, I assume I can select just the ones that aren't grayed out, because this is a much more vibrant character tab. Let's see here. Call sign Outrider, with a Sparrow compound bow that fires bolts with increasing range the longer it is drawn. Enemies explode on impact. Alright then. Call sign Prophet, with a Tempest charge shot weapon that fires an arc of electricity, lethally shocking targets and chaining to nearby enemies. I like the sound of that. We have Battery, War Machine grenade launcher that fires bouncing grenades which detonate after a short time, or by hitting an enemy directly. And cool chicks don't look at explosions, apparently. Alright, let's see. Call sign Seraph, and she is clearly locked, so let's check out who else is available. Call sign Nomad, alright then. Call sign Reaper, Spectre, and Firebreak. Alright, so let's check which of the ones available I want. I kind of think Ruin, because I mean, we kind of share some similar traits. I like the idea of the AoE attacks. So, yeah. Alright then. How do I actually, like, confirm my selection? Can I just click on him? There we are. Alright. I had to click on his ability.
Board received. Let's move.
Alright then. Cool. I just realized they're actually sort of like melee weapons. Alright, I am a fan of this man. Let's see here. Public match, arena, theater, or store. Alright, I should also check and see, can I access any kind of settings? I can, wait, menu. Haha, here we are. Alright, so let's check into the options real quickly. Alright, so key mappings are here, and they are clearly remappable. Excellent. And as for the graphical settings, it seems as though there are an admirable suite available, as I have come to expect of any AAA title. Alright then. And I'll check audio settings as well. Seems there are indeed multiple channels as well as subtitles available. I saw chat has its own tab, and I think for the time I shall keep that off. So, alright then, I'm glad I checked that, and I can commend this to some degree for allowing one access to the settings almost immediately. I wasn't entirely straight away because I had to, you know, pick a class and all that. I would still prefer if options and settings for customization thereof were available at the very start of any given game, and it seems like something that's very common to AAA titles, that they're so excited for players to get straight into the action and get hooked that they sometimes kind of slip in the allowance of players to actually, you know, customize and tweak their settings such that it's actually ideal to their setup. So let's see here. There's also a content filter. Yes, alright, so that's for graphic content. So, from here, let's just start a public match. Create a class. Sure? Alright then, let's check into how this works. Alright, so it seems as though I've got 5 custom preset slots so that I can customize my primary, secondary, attachments, abilities, perks, etc. Alright, so I shan't linger on that. Instead, I shall simply check out what all of these are. Alright, so score streaks. From what I have heard, as I said, I haven't played many Call of Duty titles, abilities are essentially mid-match unlocked as one achieves kill streaks as an incentive to stay alive, to not just sort of throw oneself at the enemy and to play carefully. So what is available in the store? I'm curious. I can't access it. Alright then. Markets. Introducing COD points. Available for purchase through the in-game store. In-game currency that can be used to obtain rare supply drops in the multiplayer black market. And liquid divinium in Dr. Monty's factory in Zombies. Which, sadly, I cannot access because, as I said, this is a cut-down free weekend mode. And also, since I am kind of exploring some of the menus and such here, this may very well exceed the usual time allotment for a first 15 entry, so let's see here. It seems as though these are item and ability drops. Purchase COD points. Ah, come on, there's a paid currency? Seriously? I know they said it's an in-game currency, so I assume it's something that I can earn from simply playing. I'm still always just a little... call me condescending, just sketchy about any kind of paid currency in a game that already comes at a full cost retail price. Alright, let's see. Find a match. For core, hardcore... I haven't any idea. Special and limited time engagement playlists. Hardcore game mode variants, no HUD, limited health, and core game modes and maps. Let's just play that. I'll hop into a team deathmatch. So how many modes are available? TDM, free-for-all, domination, which is an area of control mode. Demolition, alternate attacking and defending mode. Kill confirmed, collect dog tags. Alright, so these are pretty standard modes so far. Hardpoint, capture and hold the hardpoint to earn points. Capture the flag, search and destroy. Uplink the satellite drone into an enemy station. Alright, interesting. So that seems sort of like an attacking capture the flag, almost. Safeguard. Teams alternate in escorting a non-combative robot into enemy territory. Deliver the robot to win. Ah, an escort mode. Ah, alright, so I'll stick with sort of the core competitive multiplayer team deathmatch and see what we have here. I kind of like these character designs. They're pretty interesting. So, which side am I on? I like the symbol for the CDP. Sure. Wait, can I access any of these?
Battery down.
There's Vanguard, Breach, Sentinel, Overwatch, Sharpshooter. I guess I'll start with Custom 1, because I think that is the standard for the character I chose. Oh, my mouse sensitivity. It is so low! Alright, I need to check that in the settings. Allow me one moment for that. And I was killed as I checked the settings. Alright, so now that I can actually move my camera around, let's commence a little combat, shall we? So, as I said, I know this isn't all that there is in the game. However, I think she was the one that shot me in the spine. Haha, revenge! And then I am killed. Alright, so I press F to spawn. Seems like there's also, like, custom player banners there at the lower side of the screen for the kill shots. Oh man. I hope I could customize some aspect of that shaky cam on the run, because I ain't a fan of that. Alright, let's see. So, a little more critical commentary. Let's see here. It's a very pretty game. It almost seems a little fuzzy, though. Like, it isn't entirely in focus as far as the image is concerned. I don't know. Maybe that's just my monitor. I can't say it looks all that crisp to me, which is kind of a shame. Because otherwise I can tell these are actually... Oh, geez, there's a lot of them. Oh, there's a lot of them. Pretty high-resolution textures. The fidelity is impressive. I kind of like the sound design as well, because the firearms are pretty satisfying to listen to. And the movement sound is tangible. It isn't completely deafening. Ha-ha! KN-44. Alright. Come back and Avenger with a whoop.
Superior my ass.
So, can I hold F for the kudo? Could I have snatched up the kit from that soldier, or I don't know. Anyway, let's just continue. So let's see. So far, at least, it seems this map is kind of confined. I am kind of curious to see what arena mode is, so I may cover this in a few subsequent episodes that I shall release in the coming days, because as this is still a fairly new title, I can see at least some value in my checking into this as extensively as I can, given the limited nature of the free weekend. For those who, like myself, haven't played it and are kind of curious as to whether or not it is worth the purchase. And as much as I like to think my commentary is informative, I know as well that simply seeing a game in motion can sometimes speak for itself as far as what one can see and know one would or would not enjoy. Oh, jeez. Alright, so I know I have my gravity spike things. How can I use those? Let's just hit some keys here. Q, E. E was a grenade! Alright. It's F. Whoa. I think I just picked up somebody's kit. Yep. This seems like a DMR. I kind of like it. Alright. Whoop. Ah! Ah! I could not quickscope. Not that elite. Okay, so how can I actually use my ability? Gravity spike's ready! Cool! Alright then, question answered. I haven't the faintest idea how I actually did that. Is it just a charge, or... Oh jeez, use it! Alright! I killed someone with it, I think. I did! Alright, confirmed!
Drop.
And then I took a shell to the face. That's fair. Alright. I am just kind of combat flailing. Whoa. Right, can I actually do that thing? Hey! Alright, so I can hit the space key several times to, whoop, kind of launch myself into the air. Alright. Aerial mobility. I kind of like it. Whoop. Ah. The sharpness of the audio for the explosion is actually pretty satisfying. I kind of like it.
Rolling Thunder deployed.
Oh jeez. Alright, that was a pretty slick ambush. Can't lie. Alright, can I change my loadout? I can. Alright, so what are some of these? I'll just try Vanguard, because it seems like that's a preset. Class will change next time I spawn. Alright. So how long are these matches? I know it says our side is winning, and from the symbol it looks like I am on the side of the faction that I like to look at. Alright. Still friendly. I should check the minimap as well. And speaking of the HUD, I like that it isn't all that obtrusive. However, it kind of assumes that I know what I'm looking at, so I can't tell what, especially some of the things in the lower corners, actually are. Ah! Alright, well, at least now I get to respawn.
Spectre down.
Let's see here. Whoa, jeez. Alright, so this has a pretty cool little sight on it. I like those sci-fi reflex sights that haven't got a frame to them, so all you really see is just the dot. There we are. Excellent. Alright. Oh, that's what the Kuda is. Alright, it's this thing. Hey, hey, ah! I just kind of went limp. Okay. So, I'm kind of enjoying this so far. And I should also clarify, I haven't ever subscribed to the concept of the usual just community wars amongst the players of the various FPS franchises. I know Call of Duty is usually the end of a lot of jokes and a lot of criticism. And much as I have some criticisms of the company, Activision, as far as the games they produce, again, I haven't played many of them. As far as what I've seen, however, I just can't see the reason for a lot of just constant hate spewed about them. I mean, they seem decent enough.
Lethal.
And, I can't exactly say that I think any of the intense criticism is entirely warranted.
Spear blunted.
Gravity spikes ready. Ah, use it. Ah. All right. Is there a way that I can use the spikes, since they have like a grip and even a literal spike on the end, as a melee weapon? Can I just smash someone in the face with them? Alright, I assume from the music cue that the end of the match is closing in. It is, indeed. It's 5 seconds away. I think that was the timer there.
Made the entire CDP
Alright,
proud.
so
We kicked some
close.
serious ass, guys.
I made the entire CDP proud. Oh, was I the last kill of the match? I wasn't entirely. It was a friendly. Who avenged me? Alright! I can accept that end.
You've seen
My death was
work.
not in vain.
It speaks for itself.
So I wonder as well, how much customization of one's characters there are. Because I'm always a fan of that, and I know that isn't necessarily the draw to a competitive FPS. And at least I wasn't in last place. I was kind of halfway there. So let's see. I want to check into a little more of some of these things. Okay. I received some rewards, I think. Alright, so for level 2, another assault rifle. Looks like I received a reflex sight for the Kuda and a reflex sight for the KN-44. Alright, cool. So it seems like there is a clear progression of unlocks and accessories. I like that. Alright, calm it down there. There isn't much need for the sudden metal headbang fest just for a single level up. Okay, at least the game is excited about itself. Let's see. Medals. Alright, so I received a lot of medals. Scoreboard, cool. Let's see here. Continue. And I assume it would show up under the created class as far as customization is concerned. So it seems as though all I can really change are the perks, the primary and secondary weapons, the attachments for said weapons, and wildcards, which look as though they are consumables like explosives, etc. Alright, I don't want it to join another match, so let's leave this lobby. And I think for the sake of keeping this concise and at least somewhat close to the time allotment for this particular series, I'll cut this episode here and pick up a little more of this in the next episode, so stick around for that here at Last Level Press. I am Kinsmark, and as always, I wish you all good gaming, and Godspeed. Oh god, there's so many! Oh god! I didn't think there would be that many! Oh wow!